All of you, center sir, center please.
So straight here. Straight. मैम यहाँ पे. All of you. Sir.
Yeah, it's not really. I'm looking, trying to look at each one. I cannot look at one direction at a time.
The way that this afternoon is going to run is that we're going to say some special thank yous. Then I'm going to invite the British Council, who have supported this project, up onto the floor where they'll present a video. We will then play the trailer to the film, and then I'll invite the cast and the director of this film to the stage where they will answer questions. There is an opportunity for you keen media people to do one-to-ones with the cast and crew following the presentation of the cast on the stage. Urvi, do you want to wave your hand? Is in charge of that and will guide you who to speak to and when. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how this film was born. 2 years ago, Tessa Inkler and I worked for a company called Film London, who are co-partners on this film. And we got together with the British Council to champion and bring together Indian filmmakers and UK filmmakers in order to bring together two unique talent groups and to be able to create content for an audience both in India and the UK. I don't think when we began this journey that we would create something so special as we have, and it is really down to the diligence and passion of the cast and crew who enabled this film to come to life that we have something so special on our hands. The film is called The Hungry. It's a brutal adaptation of Titus Andronicus and is really the creative child of Kurban Kassan, the producer, Tanaji Dasgupta, another producer, and Bornilla Chatterjee, our incredible director. You will get to meet them all later on. There are some thank yous that I have to make that I know sometimes sound meaningless, but without them, we couldn't have made this project. So Film London is one, Sinistan Film Company is the other. Our chairman, Rohit Cutter, can't be here today as he is opening a very special restaurant in London called Indian Accent. Please go, there's the plug. And Twickenham Film Studio, who gave us an incredible post-production deal. But the birthing partners of this project was the British Council, and so I'm inviting Helen from the British Council up here to say a few words.
Thank you very much indeed, Deb. I am delighted to be here today, and the British Council is thrilled at being at the premiere of this film, which I think epitomises the extraordinary creative output that can come from UK and India collaboration. An example, if ever there was one, that the whole can be much greater than the sum of its parts. As Deb said, this idea came about a couple of years ago. And in fact, we were planning our Shakespeare Lives programme, which was celebrating the 400th anniversary of Shakespeare's death. At the same time, Prime Minister Modi and our former Prime Minister David Cameron had agreed that there would be a UK-India Year of Culture. And with those two things in mind, we were very lucky to sit down with our friends in Film London, who we learned wanted to make a film production, a new film production, using Shakespeare as a theme. As Deb said, we then ran a series of workshops between young Indian and UK creatives, and one of the projects was selected for production, and that leads us to London last week at the premiere and here today at the Asian premiere. This screening itself is a really important part of our Year of Culture, which is running this year, where we will have more than 100 events and create over 100 partnerships between the UK and India, reaching more than 50 million people across the two countries through digital and face-to-face content and events. And the whole aim of the year is really to celebrate modern India and our very long-standing relationship between the UK and India, and indeed to get people at all levels of society to work together, come together, create together, and develop the next 70 years of our shared future. And so at that point I will end and leave you with a flavour of this very, very special year, and hope you enjoy the screening later. Thank you.